Welcome to Vital Life Stories, where we explore the deepest emotions of the human heart through tales of growth and wisdom. Meet Ethan, a young boy with a heavy heart, living in a constant shadow of envy and feeling deeply inadequate inside. He looked into the mirror every single morning, not seeing himself, but searching for the qualities he wished he possessed instead. Walking through the crowded school hallways, Ethan felt invisible, believing everyone else was living a life far better than his own. While other children laughed and played together, Ethan sat alone, trapped in a mental prison built by his own constant comparisons. He looked at Liam, the top student, and felt stupid, wishing he had that sharp mind to solve every complex problem. Then he watched Ryan arrive in a fancy car, feeling poor, and wishing he had the endless wealth displayed by others. On the sports field, he saw athletes running fast, feeling weak and clumsy, wishing his body could move with such grace. These thoughts were like heavy chains, dragging him down, making him lose focus on his studies and stealing his daily joy. Instead of reading his books, he daydreamed about being someone else, letting his own potential wither away in the shadows of envy. Even at the dinner table, the food tasted bland, because his mind was consumed by the bitter taste of jealousy and resentment. At night, he tossed and turned, unable to sleep, haunted by the success of others while ignoring his own unique blessings. His grandfather Joe, a wise man with silver hair and kind eyes, noticed the dark cloud hanging over his beloved grandson. One bright afternoon, Grandpa Joe gently placed a hand on Ethan's shoulder and invited him for a walk into the woods. They walked silently along the dirt path, surrounded by the sounds of nature, leaving the noise of the busy world behind. They stopped before a magnificent ancient tree, its roots deep in the earth, standing tall as a silent witness to time. Grandpa Joe asked Ethan to look around the forest and observe how every living thing existed in perfect harmony without competition. Ethan looked up at the canopy, seeing different leaves and branches, wondering what lesson his grandfather was trying to teach him today. With a soft voice, the old man pointed to the diverse vegetation and began to explain the wisdom of the natural world. He told Ethan that nature does not rush, nor does it envy, yet everything is accomplished in its own perfect timing. Look at the apple tree over there. It provides sweet, crunchy fruit that gives energy and delight to those who eat it. Now look at the tall coconut tree. It offers refreshing water and strong timber, serving a completely different purpose in life. The apple tree never looks at the coconut tree and feels short, nor does it wish to grow coconuts instead of apples. And the coconut tree does not envy the apple tree's sweetness, for it knows its own height is its greatest strength. Each tree stands proud in its own soil, absorbing the same sunlight, yet producing fruit that is unique to its essence. Ethan listened typically, his eyes widening as he realized that the trees were content simply being exactly what they were created to be. Grandpa explained that if the forest only had one type of tree, it would lack the beauty and balance it possesses now. Then Grandpa Joe led him to a small, clear stream nearby to share another profound lesson about the creatures of Earth. Observe the fish swimming gracefully in the water. It was born to navigate the currents and explore the depths of the river. Now look up at the bird soaring in the sky. It was born to conquer the wind and see the world from above. If the fish spent its entire life trying to learn how to fly, it would live believing it is utterly stupid. No matter how hard the fish tries to jump, it will never fly like the bird, and that is not a failure. And if the bird tried to live underwater, it would drown, losing its magnificent gift of flight in a place it doesn't belong. The fish can swim across vast oceans where the bird cannot go, proving that strength depends entirely on the environment we choose. Ethan imagined a fish trying to climb a tree and finally understood the absurdity of comparing himself to people with different gifts. He realized he had been judging his ability to swim by looking at how high others could fly, which was unfair. A weight lifted off his shoulders as he accepted that he had his own unique path, separate from Liam or Ryan. Ethan began to look inward, asking himself what he truly loved and what talents lay dormant within his own creative spirit. He stopped looking sideways at his classmates and started looking forward, focusing his energy on improving his own skills every single day. The joy returned to his life, not because he became better than others, but because he became the best version of himself. Grandpa Joe smiled, seeing the light return to his grandson's eyes, knowing the boy had finally learned the secret of happiness. Remember this final truth. The sun and the moon do not shine at the same time, yet both are equally important. They each have their moment to glow, and neither rushes the other, respecting the natural rhythm of the turning of the world. Don't compare your life to anyone else's. Find your own path, walk it with confidence, and your true success will surely come. Thank you for watching Vital Life Stories. Subscribe for more inspiring tales. Remember, you are unique, and your time to shine is coming.